There are two ways that I have defined forgiveness. The simplest is to simply say that no matter what has happened in any of our lives, at this moment we can be at peace. That forgiveness is the experience of being at peace right now, no matter what story, no matter what drama, no matter what has occurred 5 minutes ago or 5 years ago. And so I refer to forgiveness as an assertive, a creation of peace in the present. The second aspect of it, that's the most simple and that's the easiest for people to grasp, that the second part of it is that we are the ones who created the lack of peace. So we're the only ones who can remedy that situation, that life happened and then we objected to life. And it was our objecting to our own life, saying, no, this is not the way this life should have been, it should have been that way. Our objecting to our own life causes emotional and physical and spiritual turmoil. Forgiveness is the resolution of our objection. It really has nothing to do with life or the people in it, because life just happens in all of its myriad of experiences and arisings, and we object to part of it. So forgiveness is, in that context, again, it's making peace when you didn't get what you want. And that allows an umbrella. The first part of it is the most important, which is you're making peace. But the second part is you're making peace with some situation or experience where you didn't get what you want and you objected to it. Some of the brain scanning research has shown centers in the brain for altruism and kind of loving kindness, and centers that light up when we think about revenge. That human beings come with the whole package. And so there have to be some kind of evolutionary place for it all. The question, I think, is for each of us or for cultures, how much do you want to be reactive and how much do you want to be thinking creatively about where's the appropriate manifestation of, say, aggression or tolerance? And that's what we don't do very well. I mean, it's clear that if you are a parent and somebody's about to harm your child, you want to stop them. And you want to stop them with everything you got available to you. And for an hour or two afterwards, you're going to be processing through that threat, and you're going to be processing through the horror of possibly losing your child, and even the horror of what that brought out in you. So there's this whole thing, and then you're going to have some residual resentment towards the person who initiated that. That, to me, is normal, adaptive human experience. Then I believe we go off into the maladaptive, which is we start telling 30 people about how unlucky we are and how unfair it is that that happened to us. And then we label that person as evil or bad because they caused us to have this experience, instead of us continuing to process it through until we're back at a less prejudiced point. But we retain the choice all the time as to what we do past the biological imperative. And the biological imperative is strong. You have to protect people, and you have to steer yourself through some very difficult waters, which require some defenses and some aggression and some assertiveness. It's just the question is, when and how do you cease that? And I believe human beings have done a very poor job of that.